Good evening, everyone. This is the Old Man Jim here, coming to you with a pop culture video. I'm going to start doing a little bit of these, and just to let you know, I'm going to put the link in the description below, and just to let you know, the Ghostbusters Afterlife, the true Ghostbusters 3 sequel, has finally dropped today with one of the kids from Stranger Things. I forget who it is off the top of my head, but it's got it in the official trailer. And I wanted to give you my thoughts on it. Tilt my camera down a little bit. I wanted to pop it up on the big screen TV behind me, but I'm having trouble. It's one of those cast TVs, or newfangled ones. I can't get them. It was working with my Galaxy S8, but I can't get it to work right now. But so far, I will use, as you can see, my iPad. And this is an incredible trailer, unlike the one for the Ghostbusters 2016, which honestly I didn't, since it pretty much it was trying to redo the plot of the original in a way, but it doesn't make any sense. This is, it just doesn't make any sense. But here, this is a true continuation. Technically, you could call it Ghostbusters 4. Reason being, there's a game for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, which was revamped for the PS4 and Xbox One. That if you haven't played it, I highly suggest you do. Even I haven't finished it yet because my 360, which you can see in the background, the CD drive doesn't work anymore. So either I'm going to get a PS3 or get a new, a later version 360, but I just got to find one that's a decent price because I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. Or I'll get the remastered version for the PS4. Now, my thoughts on this trailer, I'm going to play it a little bit. It's a 2-minute and 35-second video. I'm going to stop it at times. And once again, please watch the official trailer. This is the official trailer I'm going to use here. But please watch it on your computer, your phone, whatever. Give them multiple views, multiple likes, because this is going to be. I think this is going to be a great movie so far. I'm trying to do this backwards. It didn't work.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway? Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here? Entertainment value?
Creepy old farmhouse my grandfather gave me. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a nod to one of the originals. Now, there's only one of the originals who's no longer with us. That's Egon Spengler, who, of course, was played by the wonderfully dry wit of Harold Ramis, who also, with Dan Aykroyd, wrote the movie. And believe it or not, if you play the Xbox game, the PlayStation 3 game, or if you got another PS4, Xbox One, Ghostbusters, where you play kind of a cadet, it was actually written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd. That is the true Ghostbusters 3. Technically, this is Ghostbusters 4, titled Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now, of course, in the original movie, Ray is the only one who mentions having a farm. Or was it a farm? I gotta watch it again. But we'll play it again.
What is that? I don't know.
Sony and Columbia, of course.
A town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault lines, no fracking, no loud music.
Paul Rudd
is shaking on a daily basis.
Over the dining table now! Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table? I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killed a replica.
Ghost Trap, huh?
A replica of what?
A ghost trap?
Now, did you hear that little doo-doo? The piano keys? That was in the original. And this is being... The Ghost Trap is, of course, one they actually find. It's an actual ghost trap. It's not a replica. Shinerbach with a little bit of lime. Now, this is written and directed. This is the writer and director, Jason Reitman, is the son of Ivan Reitman, who did the original movie. And his father helped him out with it. And we already know, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver. I think they have, what's his name? Winston. Ernie Hudson. I'm sorry. I get his name mixed up all the time. He's a great actor, and the role of Winston should have been fleshed out a little more. He was an Army vet, like myself, which you can kind of see in the background. Some of my, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to point at my shadow boxes and everything, but it's also near a lamp, so it's kind of. I'm thinking if Dan Aykroyd wrote this, and they worked. Ivan and his son were working closely together on this, that it could be really good. I just hope they did Harold Ramis proud, because honestly, without him, I wasn't honestly sure that I wanted a new Ghostbusters. And after Harold Ramis died, I was just like, without Egon, they would have to do something really incredible to make this work, and it looks like they did. These are his family. These are his grandkids. So, crap. Hang on.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years. New York in the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead.
A little bit of the
Your dad
original.
never mentioned this to you? It's just my mom.
Note the PKE
My
meter.
grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble.
Now you see that? Petri dishes on the table. What did Egon in the library, in the first one, he said, I collect... No, it wasn't in the library. It was to Janine, played by Annie Potts. He said, she's trying to flirt with him, and Egon is a little... He's kind of a straight man. Ray's a little simple, and Peter is the everyman of the group, even though they're all doctors in parapsychology and psychology. But these are his grandkids. Those petri dishes, he said, I collect spores, molds, and fungus. So for anybody who actually knows Ghostbusters, really has watched it, and I've watched it since, I've probably seen it at least a couple times a year since it came out in over, 35 years ago. I'm old as hell. I'm 45 years old, and I've watched this since I was a kid. It's one of my favorite movies, and the game is incredible. I hated the second one because the plot was not very good. It was kind of dumb. They really didn't do the Ghostbusters a solid on that one. But let's finish this out.
Wait a minute.
As you can see, that's a real ghost trap with a ghost in it. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is coming out next summer. That uniform said, and it confirmed, Spengler. Egon Spengler's grandkids. So, was he married at the time? Did he get married right after? We don't know. Hopefully they flesh it out a little bit. It doesn't need a whole lot of backstory, but let's at least get some video of Harold Ramis back in the day. And honestly, I want them to use maybe a new version of Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters for the theme. But we'll see. But so far, this looks really good. Should be a Halloween release, but with Peter Venkman.
Call it block.
I don't know if you noticed that mine. It said Shandor Mining. Evo Shandor.
I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Now, the original quote from Peter, this is actually from the original. But I think this is Bill Murray doing a new version of it because it was at a slightly different tempo. Because he said, "I believe everything happens for a reason, Ray. I believe you were destined to get kicked out of this dump," which I think was what, NYU, where there were researchers, and it said Shandor Mining, a reference to Ivo Shandor, the architect, who was either a certified genius or an authentic wacko, according to Ray, depending on what you thought, but who designed the building in New York that Dana Barrett's apartment was, and played by Sigourney Weaver, and Louis Tully, played by Rick Moranis. Please, for the love of God, guys, I hope that they contacted Rick and he said okay to do it. Please let us see Louis Tully again. I want to see Louis because Rick is an amazing guy, and he left acting after his wife passed away of cancer to take care of his kids. They were still relatively young. He retired. He has been in some stuff since, relatively recently. I don't know what it is offhand, but please, I don't care if it's just a few minutes. Give me 5-10 minutes of the movie with Louis Tully, maybe even talking about Egon. He could be, or just giving them a little bit of advice, just a few minutes, because it needs as many of the originals as they can. Just no Walter Pecker. I know the guy's name was Peck, but William Atherton's a good guy, but
Come on, darling.
Ecto 1, the real version. Although, realistically, a barn find card that still has fuel in it. So there you have it. The Ghostbusters trailer with some of my thoughts. I want it to be good. I mean, you've got Jason Reitman, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, Ernie Hudson. Let's just please cross our fingers, all us Gen Xers. Hope it's good. Hope it's a great legacy for Harold Ramis. Please, I'm going to watch Ghostbusters probably 8 or 9 times before the new movie comes out. I'm going to try to find a copy of the game because, like I said, my Xbox went belly up. I can't play any discs on it, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go on Amazon and eBay, see if we can find the last version of it, because I don't want to have to buy a PS3 and get new copies of the game when I already have the damn game. But I'm going to start doing more pop culture stuff. I'm going to do a section on my channel, and if I get a lot of, if I get people that like and want to subscribe because it's simply that, then I'll do pop culture videos. I may start a pop culture channel, but let me just start this out and see where it goes. I love Ghostbusters. Honestly, the original Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies of all time. As much a big Star Wars fan as I am, and I really am a Star Trek fan and whatnot, I'm going to start doing maybe I'll do some reviews, maybe some stuff I have. Matter of fact, I think I will. I've got a few items on here I'm going to actually do a little bit of a review on, and we'll see. But in the meantime, I want you guys to stay safe, have fun, and if you're an Uber driver, Lyft driver, former driver, whatever, passenger, future driver, passenger, watch my Uber videos. I do have one from the other day that I just haven't uploaded yet. I've been lazy. It's just the way things have been going on. But have fun, stay safe, tip your drivers, tip your wait staff. Please watch my pop culture videos. and have some fun out there.